Welcome guys to today's video. So, I know you guys see the title and we're going to talk about that pretty soon, okay? So, first I want to say thank you guys for 300 subscribers. This means so much to me. Oh yeah, if you're watching right now, please subscribe if you want to. Also, please leave a like or a comment or whatever you want. Just say, I'm here, and you guys might get a shout out. Alright. So, reason why I'm saying this is because, the comments, it might get turned off sometimes. That's not my fault, that's YouTube's fault. It changes the comments from being turned on to not being allowed. So, if it's like that, that's why. Alright, now to jump into today's topic. Right after a short intro break. So, the title says, how I've almost died 25 times. So, we've all had our fair share of injuries. But I've had pretty intense injuries that I somehow survived. And I don't know how I survived, but I just did. So, it feels right to just start off with my first injury. So, I was 3 years old and I was sitting on a counter in my kitchen in this house. And, my grandparents were here, and they actually play an important role in this. So, I fall off the counter and land on my head. My head is like split open, like there's blood everywhere. Now, if my grandparents hadn't been there at the time, I probably wouldn't have survived. But, thank you guys for being there, if you guys are watching this. So, I ended up busting my head open 3 more times after that in that same year. But a few weeks later after my first injury, I was sitting on top of my dad's Jeep, and, I fell off. Look. I'm going to explain to you guys what happened. So, I was playing with my toys in the carport, and my dad went down to our private gym to grab something, and he came back up, and he saw me on top of the Jeep. He said, "Get down from there." And I said, "Okay," and I lifted up my leg like that, and I fell backwards. Somehow, I didn't get injured, but it could have been pretty serious. Like, there's no bones broken, no blood. Yeah. So, it reminds me of another time, something happened. So, this time, I almost got hit by dozens of cars. I'm not very careful a lot. Sometimes I'll walk into the street, then there's a car coming, my dad pulls me back, and then, I'm just fine. Yeah. And that's happened to me plenty of times. Okay, so my next injury, well, not exactly an injury, but I was doing something pretty dangerous. So, I was very little, very young, and I was at the beach. So I was very small at the time, like, not as tall as I am right now. And I was sitting down, like, I was a toddler size, guys, okay? Don't blame me, I was a kid. So, I was sitting down, and this water just came on top of me. My mom pulled me out of the water just in time. And then there's another time where I jumped into a pool at a swimming lesson when I was little. I didn't really know how to swim. So, you know, I started sinking, but luckily my dad just jumped right into the pool. And he got me out of the water, and you know, I dried off and all that. So I'm fine now. Yeah. That's I still got a few more for you guys today. So my next one, hang on. And then there's one more thing that I can remember right off the bat. Yeah. So, you know, I was, again, pretty young. And I was riding my scooter down the road. And one of my neighbors has a river by their house, like with a bunch of sharp rocks, and like there's a little cliff above the river. So I was riding down. I wasn't being very careful. And you know, I fell off, landed in the grass. My scooter went flying. Now, this story has 2 times I almost survived in one. Oh wait, no, not almost survived, almost died in one. So that's 2 in 1. So, I fell off and my scooter fell to the side and I gripped onto the ground. Cause if I had like fallen, I would have been impaled by a bunch of sharp rocks in the back and stuff. I probably would have busted my head open again. And then somebody pulled me up. I don't remember their name, but somebody pulled me up, and that's how I'm fine. Yeah. So comment down below. Do you guys believe that that's happened to me, or do you guys believe that I'm just making this up? Cause, not gonna lie, this actually happened. But like, if you look at me right now, you wouldn't tell that I almost died 25 times. Anyways. Thank you guys for watching this video. See you guys in the next one, or in a new YouTube short. I want to thank you guys again for 300 subscribers. That means so much to me. And I'm hoping that we can keep going. So, yeah. Have an awesome day.